I'm Simeon Grace, and we've done the first part of our peplum top. Today we'll be doing the second part, which is the sewing. The first thing now in this part is to make sure we join the princess darts. We're going to join all these princess darts together. Now let's do it. As for the front, now the back. This is the one, the first part, and now the other parts. So we have our front and we have the back. So now the next thing is cutting out the lining for our material. Whatever we have here, we're just going to place it on the lining and cut it out. So now let's arrange our material. This is the front. You place your lining on it, and the first thing now is the neck. We're going to sew the neck. Now we'll notch, top stitch sewing on the lining. Having done that, still placed on the material, now we're going to join this side, just a tiny sewing on each side, and the same thing to the other side. And trim out the excess, and then we turn inside out. So this is what we have. Now to the back. The lining placed on your main material, and then you join. First thing is the neck. Don't forget we'll notch. Now we top stitch. Don't forget now joining the both sides. And now the other side. Yeah, there we go. Now turn inside out. Now that we've turned our lining, our fabric with the lining, the next thing is to iron. We'll turn inside out. Now we have the back, we have the front. Now we're going to turn our flip. Still placed on it. From the bottom, I'm going to sew from the bottom. we are going to notch because it's a curve shape. Having ironed our material, we move to the next thing. Now we have the front and we have the back. Make sure you place them correctly. This is the back, this is the front. So we are going to have them joined together this way. You pick the shoulder, the two edges together, then you pick your lining and turn it over. So now we are going to join. So we do the same to the other side, bringing the shoulder together, the two edges, and then you turn with your lining. Make sure you're not leaving anyone behind. So remember, our measurement: bust is 32 and the band is 26. Now we have the front and the back. Bringing out the shape now, we're going to divide our real measurements by 2. Did you say 2? We're going to divide by 2 because we have the front and the back. So now let's see what we have in total. We have 18 and the bust is 32. So 32 divided by 2, we need 16, and we have 2 inches excess. So we have 2 inches excess, which means we're going to share the 2 inches on each side. So we have 1 inch to this side and 1 inch to this side. The band too, the band is 26 and we have 16. So 26 divided by 2 is 13. So we need 13 and we have 16. So we're going to share the remaining 3 inches on both sides. We have 1.5 to this side and 1.5 to this side. Make sure what you have in total, then you subtract what you need before you share the remaining on each side. So for the bust I have 1 inch and for the band I have 1.5 inches. To get my bust, I'll measure down 8.5, so I have 1 inch. The same thing on the other side. The bust 1 inch, and the band 1.5. see what we have. Yeah. So now let's get the middle, fold together, and we have the middle notch. This is our flare. Let's get the middle also. So we bring the two together, and starting from the middle. Wow. So we have this. So the next thing now is to fix our zip. The next thing is our zip. I want to fix it like an invisible zip. So which means I'm going to turn to the other side of the zip. The other side, but you have to make sure that this joining here aligns together. Then we fold the edge and stitch. Let's see what we have. Well, it's becoming beautiful, right? The cutting of the sleeve. Now the sleeve length, we're going to work with length 10 inches, then the round sleeve 10 inches also. The length is 10, the round sleeve is 10. We have round sleeve 10 and we have length to be 10. So now, because we are folding our material into 2, so it's going to be round sleeve divided by 2. That is 10 divided by 2, which gives us 5. We'll add 2.5 inches, which makes it 7.5. So we're going to fold 7.5, not 5. So this is 7.5. Then the length too, the length is 10. And we're going to add our sewing allowance. You can decide whatever you want to use in folding. You can use 1, you can use 2 or 3 inches. So this is the length, this is the length, which is 10. Now I said our round sleeve is 10, which is 5 divided by 2. Now I'm going to measure my 5 from here and add my sewing allowance of about 1 inch. So this is 6. This is my full length. Now from this point, I'm going to measure down 3 inches. So this is 3, which means I'll move from this point to this point. And now from here to this other hand. So this is our sleeve. Whatever we have here, we're going to place it to cut the other. So we have our 2 sleeves. Now the joining. The first thing is the folding in. You're going to fold with whatever inches you've added to it. And then the other. Okay, so now we're going to fold into 2 and measure around sleeve, which is 10. So what are we going to measure now? Did you say 5? Yeah, 5. So now we are going to join to this edge, and likewise this. Measure 5. So we have the middle notched. This is the middle. Now we have to fix. From our measurements, the shoulder is 13. And let's see what we have. In case you have more than that, you can just trim off the excess. Okay, I have 14 here with me. Here I have 14. The back measurement is 13 and I have 14, which means I'm going to use half on this side, then half on this side for sewing. Now the fixing of the sleeve. This is where the sleeve is being joined. You bring it together to the side joining this way. You turn it in, and then you sew. And now the other sleeve. I'm going to do the same thing. The joint part meeting with the side joining. We'll turn it in, and then we'll join. We've come to the end of our sewing. This is the back. This is the front. We've come to the end of our peplum top. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, HoAfricaTv. I'd like you to download my song. The link is on this video channel. Bye.